Welcome back to my channel. It's Brittany from the Empurrium. Today we're going to make the For the Love of Change pouch. This is a pattern from Mormino. It's super fun. Has some options. This is part of my 13 Days of Christmas video series. So if you haven't watched the other ones, make sure you check those out. I used Fabric Therapy cotton woven, these sewing sets. I'm obsessed with them. This rainbow glitter vinyl I got from My Punk Embroidery, I'm pretty sure. My hardware is from Mormino. This cute little soot zipper pull is from So Dulce. And I used the Ace Glitter Disco Ball piping from Mormino. I do need to take the stitching off of that, but I lined it in waterproof canvas that I got from Fabric Wholesale Direct. So I used cotton woven with a vinyl applique heart. The pattern has an option, I like making them with vinyl and then cutting out the heart and putting a cotton woven behind it and doing a reverse applique. That's a lot of fun. Sometimes I don't make it with the piping. You can make a bunch of them really fast if you don't. If you, excuse me, if you use a pop tab zipper pull, you can just clip your wristlet right onto there and you don't even need a D-ring. That's a great way to do it too. Anyways, there are options. You could also change the shape. You could not even use the shape. There are two sizes. This is the large. There is a smaller one too. But it's lots of fun. So we're going to go over cutting and sewing it. And like I said, check out the other videos in the 13 Days of Christmas. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love if you did. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you like making this and have a great day. So for cutting out the For the Love of Change, I have some woven fabric, some vinyl, some waterproof canvas, and then I have a 1/2 inch D-ring, a 1/2 inch clip, zipper pull, and my logo. I'll have to grab my zipper tape still. But I have templates. There are two sizes. I got these both from that template shop. I am going to do the large. I really enjoy it. Oh, you know what? We gotta do the piping. Hold, please. Alright, let's add in some of this Disco Ball Ace Glitter vinyl piping from Mormino. Because why not? Alright, so there is a heart, and then you have two options. So I'm going to use this for my main print, for the whole thing, and then I'm going to put a vinyl heart on top. So I'm going to cut my vinyl out of this, and then I'll just cut my main out of the full piece. You alternatively could cut the main out of your vinyl and cut this heart out and put the fabric behind it. Admittedly, that would be so cute. But I don't want a full rainbow glitter vinyl bag, so we're gonna mix it up. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start by cutting my crossbody strap, and not crossbody strap, my wrist strap, and the heart out, sorry. I'm gonna cut 14 by 2 inches for the wrist strap. And then we're going to need a D-ring connector. So I'm just going to cut 4 by 1 inches and then trim it down. Okay, for the heart, let's see here. I'm going to get a good rainbow. Okay. I'm going to trace it and cut it out, though. I don't know what my cat is doing, but he is up on a shelf that he is not supposed to be on. Alright, so there's the heart. cut that out with scissors. I'm going to try to go right inside the line I made so it won't show. You could edge coat this heart if you wanted to, if you're feeling extra fancy. Admittedly, I don't think I am, but that's okay. Alright, so there is the heart, and then we'll be done with our vinyl. Let's see, the piping, we can just roughly, I'm sure there's a measurement in the pattern. I'm sure, but got that ready. Okay, so now all we have to do is cut 2 of this and 2 lining. Oh, and 2 interfacing, I guess. I just get so excited to be on the last and then I skip over things. It's fine. Alright, so while I am doing this, what I'm going to have to do is I need to keep in mind where the heart is going to be, because I don't want to like put the heart directly on top of, I know you can't see because it's clear, so the heart's here. I wouldn't want it right on this little guy, right? So I'm going to try, this is hard. It would have been so cute if I would have done it. It's fine. I wouldn't have wanted the rainbow that way. Let's do this, and this will be the front they'll show, and then for like the back, I can get them all. Okay. Is that what yeah. Like this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So there's one, and then we said, I said for this one, I'm gonna catch as many of them as I can. Oh, I just realized I forgot something from the vinyl. I need a zipper tab, but I think I have enough of that scrap right there to make one. Maybe. I do. was like just enough. Okay. 2 lining pieces. We just need interfacing now. So we just need to interface these exterior pieces, and then we have our lining pieces, our zipper tab. I need to grab a zipper tape, our D-ring connector, our wristlet, we have our piping, and then look how cute that's gonna be. That's really cute. Okay, there's our applique heart and our hardware. So just interface and we are ready to sew it. Alright, we're gonna get started with sewing the For the Love of Change pouch. I thought that we were gonna have a cat in the start, but they jumped down. Okay, I have my template piece because it has D-ring placement and the heart placement. Also, I'm sorry because I know my voice just changed after you watched the gutting part. I have like chronic sinus infections and yeah, I got one again. Okay, so there are the 2 options in the pattern. We talked about it in the cutting portion. You could have taken like a non-fraying material to cut this piece and then cut this heart out, and then you would put like fabric behind it and you would have stitched it down. I'm just sewing the heart on. I might actually, no, I probably shouldn't change the placement. I was gonna say I might move it a little so this shows better, but I think we're fine. Oh, actually, too, what I like doing, I think it's really cute. I'm going to get my nameplate and put it on the heart before I stitch it down. I think it's super cute. Alright. And I just put that probably, well, can't take it off now. Probably in a bad spot. Let's see here. If we line up to the top, and put that in the middle. Right there. And there. Should be good. I've been poking my nameplate holes with my stiletto a lot too. It's been working, but I just grabbed that first, which is kind of what that's for, so. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take that off. I guess it'll help it stick down some, like the washer's stuck right there. It's fine. Okay. So I like to take my template and line it up, and then, oh yeah, it's a good placement right where it is anyways. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to stitch around this. I'm gonna do a stitch length of 4, and I'm gonna start at the point, and we're gonna keep a decently long tail because we're going to pull our threads to the back and knot them off. On the curve, you might need to take it a stitch at a time and pivot. What the heck? If you are doing that, I feel like a screw just fell out of my machine. I don't even know. It's fine. If you're doing that, make sure your needle is on its way back up. Takes a little bit of time, but I'm gonna line that up. Oh, okay. This is not good. Yikes. Okay. Okay. I was on my nameplate. I'm like, shoot. I'm going to go ahead and pull this one to the back. I'm actually going to knot it right now too, so I don't get them confused. All right. And if you can make it go into the same hole that you started in, that's going to give you the best result. All right. So there is our front panel. I really want to know what the screw on the floor is for. It's fine. As long as it's working, it's fine. All right. So then we're going to take... Oh, I never picked a zipper. That's fine. I have it right behind me. Just going to grab some black with rainbow teeth. Okay. So our D-ring connector, we're just going to put a piece of tape down the center. And then we're going to fold the ends in and sew down the sides. You can draw a mark in the middle if you want to. I don't usually do it on the connectors though. Wait, this is way too long, but I'm going to put my stitch length back to a 4.5 for the rest of the bag. Alright, let's find our D-ring. And then with the wrong side, you're going to put it like this and fold it over. We're just going to clip that for a second. Oh, we'll have to do the piping too. Okay, I'm going to do the wrist strap before I go any further. And since it is 2 inches wide to make a 1/2 inch strap, we're going to make a line 1 inch in. I'm going to go ahead and put tape on that. We're going to fold it in and in. I've been using a 1/4 inch tape here just to hold it enough, but because it's more narrow, it generally doesn't catch in my seam allowance, so I'm not sewing through it. You just have to make sure it's centered. Right, and then we're just gonna sew around this. Well, I'm gonna trim that. Okay, what I like to do for my wrist straps is know where my hole punch is when my kids have taken it. Okay. Alright, well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'll just have to do it off the camera. I like to take the end that is back stitched on. I put this in there. I fold it over and fold this over the top. I'm going to punch a hole here and rivet it through. And then that is going to be my wrist strap. Children. Okay, I'm just going to clip that there for now. And set that to the side. Alright, we're going to do the piping. So There is no marking for the piping on there, but we're gonna go a ½ inch from the top. Okay, I'm gonna make marks. So I know it might be hard to see, I'm sorry. Alright, so there's ½ inch marks. And you're going to fold over your piping like this to make a 90-degree. You can kind of like take chunks out of it so that it folds over nicer. But you want the piping to fold over at that ½ inch mark. And then we're going to clip it on, and then when you're at corners, you can make some snips, and that'll help it bend around the corner. I didn't cut deep enough with that one. And then we're at the corner again, so we make snips. Alright, and then we are back up to the top where we need to fold this over again. And I always have a harder time folding the ending, but made that little snip. Alright, just trying to get rid of some of the bulk. Oh, what am I doing? It's up here. Oh goodness. Hopefully I catch that. Okay. So up here is where I was supposed to do that. It's fine. We'll catch it. Alright, and then you can just trim that off. I'm going to put my narrow foot on because we want to be getting close to the edge of that piping. I almost threw that away. I love that foot. Alright, so we are going to sew very close to the piping cord on all the sides. So just going to using a stiletto or like that screwdriver is probably a good idea. Alright. So I got pretty close to the cording. Maybe not over there. Maybe, yeah. Okay. So when I sew the bag closed, I'm going to go in further from that line. I did have a problem. Yeah, see, I need to go in more. I'm going to go in more. I just don't think I was close enough. Oh, I poked my finger. Okay, that's better. At least you can, you can look at it. Alright, so I'm closer to it, and then when we sew it together, we're gonna go in even a little bit more. Oh, this is gonna be cute. Alright, let's see here. We're going to take our zipper and I am going to make my zipper because we're gonna make it like 1.5 inches shorter. Yeah. Oh, we can tuck the zipper in on this one. We'll just do one tab and then fold it over. I think that'll be nice. Okay. So we're going to get our zipper pull. And put that on. Okay, and then our zipper tab. Okay, sew that on. Oh. Piping would be really hard to put on with the regular foot because you just can't really get close enough to it. Okay. We are almost done. Oh, I had a tag in here. Oops. Alright. We're going to take our zipper tab and I'm going to make sure it's like away from the piping enough. And that's how I'll know that it's not going to get caught. Clip this down till we get over here. And I'm going to separate the zipper and I'm going to fold it 90 degrees so that it will also be out of the seam. Takes a little bit of finagling. You could base this on if you want to. I'm just gonna go ahead and oh, came unclipped. halfway across that. And then we will fold all of our seam allowance to the exterior and top stitch there, keeping the lining out of the way. And you can trim the zipper off. And then we're going to repeat that on the other side. All right, I did my rivet real quick. Okay, so we're going to just fold this down. And I'm gonna put a clip there to keep that out of the way. And then, like I said, let's repeat on the other side. So I'm just gonna line this up with where I started. Clip my way down. And then, let's see, we are going to need our zipper to trail off right there. So we'll make a mark. Sometimes I'll just fold it to where it should be and clip right there. And that helps. Alright, and then just clip the lining on to it. Okay, sew that down. Make sure your needle's down and you lift your presser foot to move your zipper pull. Okay, and then for this, before I move this clip, I'm just gonna, I've already got it started. I'm gonna hold it. I use double zipper tabs so much now, but I used to do zippers like this all the time. Okay, just like on the other side, we're gonna fold all of our seam allowance to the exterior piece and we're gonna top stitch that, leaving the lining out. Alright. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. Your D-ring connector, you could just use a pop tab zipper pull on this and you can clip it on. But I was using a special one, so I didn't. So I have to put this on here. I like putting it on this side. So let's see here. Roughly, it says to put it here. So we're going to put it just below the bulk of the piping. And then making sure the lining's out of the way. We're going to base that down. And by baste, I mean literally stitch it on. Alright. Trim that off. And then, so this part, it's not hard, but you do have to, when you stitch it, make sure you're getting as close to the piping as possible. So we're going to put zipper pull in the middle, and we're going to line up that seam. If you're using a domestic, I would suggest using like a thinner cotton piping or something, because this is a little thick. Just be mindful of your machine and what it's capable of. But the first time, well, not the first time I made this, but the first time I experienced this pattern, I had helped with Lauren's class teaching it So Magical last year, and they made it with piping on domestics, so absolutely doable. And I forgot when I was clipping, I would be sewing from the other side. Okay, so we got that lined up, and then some quick clips for our lining. Alright, and we're going to be leaving a hole in the lining to turn the bag. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I need to sew it from this side so I can see my lines. If you're not using piping, it doesn't matter what side you're sewing it from. I like making these without piping as like a quick little cute wristlet. Okay. Back it up. Alright, we need to be on our line or inside of it. Okay, and you want to make sure that D-ring is inside and not, you're not going to be sewing over it. Kind of like a balance, because you don't want to sew like on the piping, but you want to be as close as possible to it. And you can feel it when you're sewing too. Oh, yay. Thank you, whoever that was. I don't know how to silence the notifications on my iPad. I know it sounds terrible. But I am like an Android user. And I have an iPad. Okay, so we're gonna trim down this. And you could Use pinking shears here. Oh, hey, Donut. Did you come to say hi, sir? Come on. Come on. Are you going to say hi? Yeah, he's coming. There's Donut. Oh, this is mine. You hold it for me? Okay, I'm gonna pinking shear this while you watch Donut play. I understand that there are people who are only on my channel for the cats. It's okay. I've accepted it. Ugh, my pinking shears are terrible. Okay, I'm gonna trim this down a little bit. Just too much. Looks like a mess. Donut, you can't steal my pens. Alright, you can kind of like feel and make sure, you know, you caught things if you need to. I'm gonna go ahead and birth this bag. I got stuff on Donut's tail. Donut butter beer. He comes over here and he just messes. I was just trying to pet you with everything. Okay, so I'm gonna push this out. Okay, I got as close as I could to this piping, and this happened to me, oh that's funny, on another bag. I did a video for it, and it was with soot sprays too. It was also fabric therapy, but a different print. I don't know if you can tell. You can like see the stitching on the piping, but I seam ripped it out, and you would like never know, and it looks really good. So I'll probably do that again, because it's really hard to get all the way to it. Okay, get this corner popped out. Okay, with my screwdriver that Donut knocked on the floor. I think I went up a little high with the piping over here. What happened? It's fine. All right. And then we are going to take the lining and fold that in. And then we'll stitch this closed. I'm going to use my new pink logo labels for the first time. Oh, I do have cute finish what you started human, but I'd have to dig them out. Alright, so we'll stitch that closed. And tuck that in. Make sure you get all that poked in. Put the lining down in. It's super cute. And clip our wristlet on, and we're done. I love it, and it's so cute. I don't know if I've made one full fabric before. I usually No, I have. That's a whole lie. I've made a couple of them. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you make one. There are 2 sizes. This is the large. I think it's a really cute wristlet. Make sure you watch the rest of the 13 Days of Christmas, and let me know if you've made one. Have a great day. Bye.